There's real depth in your story. I sit and wonder at how you pieced it all together. So many layers, and I was noticing at the end, you were, yes, we are woven. All earthly beings are participating in something real and large and intertwined. We are woven. And after all else falls away, we are left with the timeless grace of mystery. The theme of weaving of all your stories, all the dimensions, all the people in your family, all your memories, all the aspects of who your father was, all the aspects of your striving to be present, to be witness, to be in the now each moment through your father's journey after his diagnosis. There were themes within themes. And so that's why the multiple readings has given me more awareness of the artistry here, the mastery, and a testament to the levels of awareness that you had then and are continuing to grow as you reflect on the journey. It's not just a story of what happened then. And as you say, you're continuing your mission, your heart's mission is to continue the journey in developing this relationship with your father. And the book is a testament to that. There's so much more that you have gotten apparently after, and that you I imagine will be continuing to receive and to feel and to experience. And that's a lovely thing. You were mentioning my doula work. As an end-of-life doula, one of the things that we love to be involved with, that is a mission for many of us, is to help people recognize the now in the relationship, after a diagnosis, or when the realization has come that somebody's coming to the last chapter of their life, or perhaps even nearing the end of their life, and to grow that and to deepen that appreciation. It's an appreciation, even though it's a difficult time. So much can be appreciated within the challenges, within the sense of loss, impending loss. So much beauty is still there. So much love is still there to be had. So much peace, so much learning. And so many other people involved with supporting a person and a family and the close circle are there playing their role and playing important roles. But the role of witnessing and expanding the level of awareness is available to the family, but many families haven't, and individuals involved haven't had the kind of experience you have through your training. And they're not even asking themselves the question of how can they expand their presence in the now. They're just reeling.
Right.
Reality. Yeah, so the doula plays that role of trying to expand and set into motion at least a little bit of awareness. And what you've done with your book and your reminiscences is provide, I think, a fabulous role model, if you will. You as the role model, your father as a role model, and the story as a role model that might inspire. I know I would say, I'm saying might, but I'm not really meaning might. I mean, will inspire. I know you will inspire many with the watch. So yeah, I'm going to read it again soon, because literally each time I read it again, I notice more and of this, because there's like a tapestry. When so many colors or textures are woven together, you can't take it all in with one look.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Sandy. I love that you begin with that line, "We are woven." Through the writing of it, and actually much more and more through the editing, was where I began to really see just how much was being woven and how I was feeling woven. And actually that was a very wonderful aspect, to discover that many of the parts of myself that for just such a long time I've kind of kept separate, or they've just been separate parts of my life. To some extent, actually my practice and my family, and but also these different parts of, like, the part of myself that just loves philosophy and kind of the intellectual, and then the part of myself that's just so longs for what we might call spiritual experience, and a great, I feel like, increasing openness to the mysteries, to the unknown, which for me, my meeting with Janet Adler back in the early 90s was the first time of really feeling a permission for that. I know it was always there since I was a young child. So it was Janet who really, the door opened, and her beckoning in was really the beginning of yeah, a kind of making space in me for this part of myself.